This is a screen share of how to use the Microsoft PowerPoint presentation coach. The first thing that you'll need to do is download PowerPoint itself. I've given you instructions on how to do that. The entire Microsoft Office 365 suite is free for you with your Graceland tuition. So you can download all those programs, including PowerPoint, Word, Excel, lots of programs that you'll need for your other classes. So if you haven't done that now, I suggest you do it. If you're having any problems downloading that, please talk to tech support. If you're just working off a tablet instead of a laptop, you might have problems doing that, and you might not be able to download it to your phone correctly. So talk to tech support about that. It's really better to download it to a laptop. I've already downloaded that PowerPoint using my Sting account. So I'm going to open PowerPoint. And I'm just going to open a blank presentation. You don't have to have anything ready, just a blank presentation. Then you'll see under the orange bar at the top, there are a bunch of options here: File, Home, Insert, Draw, Design, Transitions, Animations, Slideshow, Record, etc. I want you to go to Slideshow, and then you'll see from beginning, from current slide, Teams and Present, Custom Slideshow. Go to Rehearse with Coach. Do not go to Rehearse Timing, and don't go to Record. Go to Rehearse with Coach. Then click on that. And because I have a blank presentation, I just get a blank screen like that. If you were rehearsing with a real presentation, you would get the images that you have on your slides. But this is just a blank presentation. And I'll click on Start Recording. So you can see that it is listening to here at the side, and it will give me real-time feedback. You can see that it says listening. Now I can watch that and see if it comes up with suggestions for me. If it says start talking faster or speak more slowly or avoid repeating words, avoid using filler words, those will keep coming up while I'm speaking. So let's say that I start to say, oh, no. You can see that it's immediately suggested try not to use too many filler words. Now, if I find that distracting while I am speaking, I can also just turn that off by pressing this little bell, turn off real-time feedback. So I'll do that so that I can just keep talking. And I'd like you to speak for about a minute so that it really understands all those things like your speed, your tone, your pitch. Let's just go through those things. What do they mean? Obviously, your speed, it will tell you if you're speaking too quickly or speaking too slowly. It's also going to tell you about your pitch and your tone. What does that mean? Well, those of you who are musicians know that pitch means whether you go up or down. And of course, that makes things more interesting for an audience. If you're just talking like this in the exact same tone, that monotone tone becomes very boring to an audience. So this is a great time to work on moving up and down. But of course, if you do that too much, it starts to sound sing-song. So you don't want it to be too much. This is a great way to practice finding something in the middle. Another thing that this program will be listening for is whether you repeat words. I find that it often tells me that I repeat the word really. So it'll give me some alternatives. So it'll say, instead of saying really, use the word very or in reality or definitely or certainly. So it gives you some alternatives there. Now that I've been speaking for about 2 minutes, I'm just going to stop it from going. And I just stop that by clicking anywhere else on the screen. That'll go to end the slideshow. And then I'm going to click just again anywhere on the screen. And it will automatically come up to this rehearsal report. And it can see I spoke for 2 minutes and 24 seconds. I rehearsed one slide. Here's its suggestions. It says that I use too many filler words. It says pause or take a breath to relax. That's a really good suggestion. I should do that. Instead of saying, I should just pause. Don't be afraid of silence in your presentations. I could click learn more and it would give me more advice on this. Repetitive language. It hasn't given me any instances of repetitive language, but I do know I repeat myself. I say words like quickly too often. I say the word really. Inclusive language. So, what does that mean? There are some things that might be considered sexist or racist by some people. Even if you don't consider them sexist or racist, it's better if you just avoid them. For example, instead of saying he when you don't know what the person is, you can say one or they. That's fine. You can use a singular they to be more inclusive. And it says to avoid language like saying blacklisted. Even though that's not a particularly racist term, some people might see it as associating blackness with somehow bad. So it suggests that you don't use that kind of language. Let's check out my speed. I have a good speed. I actually thought I was speaking pretty quickly, but it does say that my speed was quite good. You see here, your average pace over time. Your pace is just right. Keep it up. And here's my pitch. Now, surprisingly, it does say that I was getting a bit too monotone. I'm surprised. I think of myself as having quite a varied speech, but the artificial intelligence suggests that I should try to be a little bit more sing song. So I will try to keep doing that to keep my audience more engaged. It also talks about originality. It can tell if you're just reading a slide aloud, unless you're an amazing reader. And of course, I wasn't reading from a script. I was just making it up as I go along. So it tells me that I've got good originality. And that's all it's saying on my report right now. What I want you to do is to simply take a screenshot of this report that comes up when you have practiced for at least a minute. Take a screenshot of that and send it to me in the assignment tab so that I know that you know how to practice. And then it's, of course, up to you to keep practicing and working on all those things like timing, fillers, repetitive language, pitch to make you a truly excellent speaker. Thanks.